What's going on, everybody? My name is Isfandiar Barahini, and today I want to talk about the NBA's Western Conference. Now, before, in my last video, I talked about the NBA's Eastern Conference and how that stacks up in the next decade moving forward. So if you want to check that out before watching this video, go ahead and do so right now. But today, I want to talk about the NBA's Western Conference, and that means the Wild, Wild West. Our West Coast showdown comprises of three up-and-coming gunslingers in the dirty South that are poised to make their names through the treacherous lands of the Western Conference. That is, if the NBA ever decides to come back. Please. Along with the three youngins, the West also has players competing for a title like right now, like LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and even surprisingly, Steph Curry. But before we jump into it, guys, as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow our Lingo news playlist, and make sure you hit that notification button, ding, ding, ding. As well, let us know if you like any sports videos. We'll do literally anything you guys want to in terms of sports content. We've got you on that. All right, back to the Wild, Wild West. This video doesn't involve Will Smith, Salma Hayek, or gigantic robot spiders in the vast dry lands of the South. Seriously, who in the world thought that was a good idea for a movie? We'll start with our first gunslinger, the Memphis assassin with a passion for passing the rock and taking on opponents way bigger than his size, Ja Morant.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Morant with a running start, elevates, he does! Wow, yeah!
Solomon Hill off the pump fake. Morant with a pump fake. Oh, better hit that.
Yeah!
Uh-oh.
Here is Morant turning on the burners. Oh my! Wow! What a ridiculous finish by Morant. Ja, show and go, and a finger roll. Morant, what a move, and what a finish by Jaren Jackson Jr.
Morant does a lot more than just flashy dimes and rim-rocking dunks. In just his rookie year, he joined elite company, becoming the only guard since Magic Johnson and Oscar Robertson to average more than 17 points and 6 assists in his first year in the NBA, while also shooting a true shooting percentage of greater than 55%. For people who want to keep it simple, that means he is freaking good. Add a versatile big man in Jaren Jackson Jr. and a streaky scorer in Dillon Brooks, and the Memphis Grizzlies rebuild is almost complete. In Morant's first year, he led this young and exciting Grizzlies team to an 8th seed, which seemed impossible for such a young team to do in the Western Conference, and that seemed like he was running away with the Rookie of the Year award. But there's one guy who's giving him a run for his money. There's no need to explain what kind of guns this cowboy from Nolans has. Zion Williamson has absolutely lived up to the hype of being the dominant, ferocious, and mystifying force that he is.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Tim Conley. And what about that block? Zion from the weak side. Hey, that'll get him 6 boards per game. How about that? Wow. Whoa, my goodness. The rim and the entire stanchion is still moving.
Against each other. The lob. Zion. Oh, about that backdoor.
New team fouls. Zion. Say it with your chest.
Gotta go.
Oh,
Zion.
you got it. On the backdoor. Beautiful read. Drew saw it all the way.
Mount Zion, the place only the gods can go, apparently is the home of Zion as well because he is putting up god-like numbers. He is the first teenager to score 20-plus points in 10 straight games. He's also the only rookie ever to average 23-plus points, 6-plus rebounds, and have a true shooting percentage of greater than 60%. With his ferociousness, speed, and athleticism, Zion's guns are more like bazookas. There is the skepticism of wear and tear. How long can this Lone Ranger's knees carry the weight? Well, it looks like he's doing just fine so far, moving the Pelicans from a bottom feeder in the West to a team battling with Morant's Grizzlies for a playoff spot. All of this depends if the Wild Wild West and the NBA decide to actually come back this season. If they don't, then that means that we'll have to wait until the sophomore years of Morant and Williamson to see these two face off again. Now, this gunslinger comes from the foreign lands of Europe to the Lone Star State. Think of him as Dr. King Schultz from Django Unchained, who comes into the Wild Wild West as one of the most notorious bounty hunters ever, but does so at his own pace. Luka Doncic does exactly that.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Dallas is Doncic. Works the foul.
it in, and he'll have a chance for three.
Defending well against a very good offensive team.
Double team, makes the pass, but takes matters into his own hands.
There's Dorian again.
Oh, what a pass! What a pass from Luka!
Doncic step back three, high arcing shot, he banks it in. Oh, Luka Doncic, such a clutch three-pointer.
Now, already having 1 year up on the other guys, Luka Magic already has a Rookie of the Year trophy under his belt. He even got his first All-Star start in just his second year, becoming one of 11 active players to achieve this feat in such a short amount of time. This Maverick is in a class of his own. In just his second year, he was putting up numbers that had him in the conversation for the most valuable player this season. Giannis obviously ran away with that, and I talked about that in my last video. But regardless, the fact that he's doing that now is insane. Along with the three young and brash superstars, the West has guys who are trying to win right now. And that leads me to this. The NBA being put temporarily on hold or even being canceled for the season is not helping LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard, but it's hurting them because you genuinely don't know how many years of continued dominance these guys will have. LeBron just turned 35 and the Lakers have the best record in the West and were poised to make a run at the title this year. I'm not saying that this is going to ruin their chances of winning next year, but it does hurt LeBron's chances of building another dynasty in Los Angeles. As for Kawhi, him and the Clippers have agreed to a 2-year rental period to see how their newfound partnership works. If this season goes down the drain, that's one season that has been wasted that could have gone towards chasing a championship. I understand the idea of rest. I'm sure LeBron and Kawhi love this because they're load managing before the playoffs, but what if the playoffs never happen? What if the regular season never continues and we have to start fresh next season? Well, let me tell you who that helps. These guys. Steph Curry, fully healthy. Klay Thompson, fully healthy. And hopefully a rejuvenated Draymond Green. Let's not forget that they own the league's worst record, which gives them pretty damn good odds to get the #1 overall pick. James Wiseman, Anthony Edwards, pick whoever you'd like. It is fool's gold at this point. A team that was in the NBA Finals in 2019 can potentially skip a year without any other team being declared winners and go back to the finals again. Now, on one side, you have the young guys like Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, and Luka Doncic who are still trying to figure out their paths in the NBA, but those paths are going to be successful. And then on the other hand, you have LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Steph Curry who have been there and done that, but they're just trying to win more championships. The race in the West is about to get more wild, or should I say, the wild, wild West. Meanwhile, I'm going to sit back, relax, and watch this Western Classic. For now, I'll see you guys later. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Lingo News in our Lingo Sports playlist. Also, give recommendations on any other sports videos you'd like to see as well. We've got you.